first practice, I should be fine doing full practice. Niggas should not get tired off of that. Oh.
Jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Baldwin.
It's the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Check in with her right now.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This
Come on now.
The best in college football.
Why am I getting the ball first? Oh my God.
They are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Discards him with the stiff.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Gets a block. Got on the road.
That's how you start the season off, boy.
They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed
What the fuck?
by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
I just missed the extra point. What?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground, it's Riley. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's talk about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces.
Nah, Cooley. Nah, Cooley. You're not playing.
But a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Okay.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Russell from the gun on third down. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. Man, this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Ripping through the defense. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an outing. They get him on the ground, but not before he wobbles all the way to the 5.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Ah, man, y'all just be skipping over people, bro.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A designed run for the quarterback. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Levitt. Touchdown LSU! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on them, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
We definitely got to settle down.
Tide ready to roll on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers.
You can't miss,
They'll give him 4 on the pickup in
cannot
2nd
miss.
and 6.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Russell. Right down the middle. It's complete.
Oh,
That's
no.
They'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down.
And, you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship.
Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Keelan Russell makes the catch. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Guys, LSU has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Touchdown,
Oh, pick it.
Grab the short pass to
Pick
put
it.
the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Back flip.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start on the ground with Durham. And he never had a chance.
That boy is
Just
coming
stopped
fast from the
cold as soon
backside.
as he got
Good
it.
Lord have mercy.
So you get stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Oh, he makes the catch.
3 yards,
and the
bro.
defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like
Bro,
he's
hold up, block.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Russell. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, fuck.
Finding an escape route. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Going for it all.
Ah, come back to it, fella.
Everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback extends the play. Right on target this time. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the 1st down.
Bro, why are you on your back?
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown time.
Getting punished in the
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
That'll work too, guys. Don't block nobody.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Got enough for the 1st. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Right back to the well. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call
too difficult,
that play.
man.
I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Shoots it to the left.
Jump!
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation third down. That was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Russell on play action. Throws to the wideout.
Come on, bro. Get out your break, bro. Get out your break.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keelan Russell throws to the tight end. And he really needed to
should have attacked the ball
but it was
instead of
not
running
loose,
that
and third down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Now here's Russell. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to Caden Durham. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On third down, here's Durham. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they go back on top. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 20 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Longhorns who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Russell looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
To the air. It's Levitt. Makes the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. They'll move the tight end. The give to Caden Durham.
Nigga slip.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 32-29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Levitt.
What the fuck?
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20.
Are you serious, bro?
Touchdown, Alabama! The defense putting points on the board.
He's wide open, though.
Error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Love the work by the running back on that drop play. He sold like he was going to be pass blocking. At the last second, got the handoff, and right away put his foot in the ground to get upfield.
Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Give to Caden Durham. Picks up the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
To the air, it's Levin. Hauls it in.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the red area, it's Berry. There's a trick. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. That one will give them the lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Looks as if he's going to run it. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down in the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack.
Maybe some room here. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
On first down, it's Durham again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The give to Caden Durham. Got some room under the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Keelan Russell rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Now here's Russell. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants to go deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to starting field position for this offense. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Moving out to the right. Oh, no, the ball popped out.
No, it did not.
Change
Just stay in
things.
down.
And the defense got it. Flying down the left side.
No,
He's at the 20.
sir.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball
I'm
comes
running
out.
out of bounds.
the linebacker
What,
picks
bro?
it up. And tell you what, the big fella shows some speed,
What?
takes it all the way back for 6.
Coming out with it, it's Wilson. He's got great speed. He'll go out of bounds at the 39. Good return, and the offense could certainly do a lot worse than this for starting field position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Quarterback will keep it. There's some room. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. He wants to change this route. The give to Caden Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left.
Why are we acting like Caden Durham is the only running back we have? Put the other one in.
Here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. We got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
What is this foolishness?
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw, it's Levin. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They stop him short.
Got 1 yard, bro.
Down coming.
Man,
Jesus
did the
Christ.
defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The wrong person. That's ridiculous.
Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Out of the chute. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Russell. Complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Gonna let it fly.
Sheesh.
He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make
Bro,
a
at
throw
what point
like
do you
that.
notice, hey, the ball's in
What a
the
great
air?
job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
What in the fuck are
Next
you
going
doing?
for the goal line. And
What
he
are you
rolls
doing?
into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
But that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He stopped
Good
short of
tackle.
20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a crease. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here's a give to Durham. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Going with the ground game left. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. This kicker is 2 for 2 on the night, and he could say good night if he can win the game here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his block, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day,